Hello, and welcome to Non-Yellum TV, your beacon of health and wellness knowledge on YouTube. If you're new here, let me extend a warm welcome. And if you're a regular viewer, welcome back. It's always great to have you with us. Here on Non-Yellum TV, we are passionate about empowering you with the right information to take control of your health. We cover a variety of topics, from essential health tips to complex medical conditions. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects many women worldwide, yet remains shrouded in mystery: PCOS, or Polycystic Ovary Syndrome. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with friends and family, and subscribe to our channel for more informative and fun content. By doing so, you're helping us spread awareness and make a difference. Ready to pull back the curtain on PCOS? Let's get started. Ever found yourself pondering over the term PCOS? Well, let's pull back the curtain and shed some light on this medical acronym that's been making the rounds. PCOS, or Polycystic Ovary Syndrome, is a common health condition among women, particularly those of reproductive age. Think of PCOS as a bit of a hormonal roller coaster. It's characterized by an imbalance in a woman's reproductive hormones, creating potential problems in the ovaries. Why should you care about your ovaries? Well, they have a pretty important job, you see. Each month, an ovary is supposed to release an egg as part of a woman's menstrual cycle. But with PCOS, this process might get a bit, wonky. Usually the egg might not develop as it should, or it might not be released during ovulation as intended. This can lead to a myriad of symptoms and may even affect fertility. It's like a party where the main guest decides not to show up. A bit of a letdown, right? Now, you might be wondering, why does this happen? Well, the exact cause of PCOS remains a bit of a mystery. It's like trying to solve a complex puzzle where some pieces are missing. But scientists believe that a combination of factors, including genetics, high levels of insulin, and inflammation, contribute to the development of PCOS. It's important to realize that PCOS is one of the most common causes of female infertility. It affects roughly 1 in 10 women of childbearing age, making it not so much the elephant in the room, but more like the elephant in the world. However, it's not all doom and gloom. PCOS is not a definitive sentence of infertility. With the right management and treatment, many women with PCOS have been able to conceive. It's like finding the right key to unlock a tricky door. So, now that we've lifted the veil on what PCOS is, let's delve into the signs and symptoms that may suggest its presence. After all, knowledge is power, and understanding what's happening in your body is the first step towards taking control. How do you know if you have PCOS? What are the signs your body sees? These questions often linger in the minds of many. Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome, or PCOS, presents itself through several symptoms, each a message from your body that something is out of sync. One of the most common symptoms is irregular periods. Now, we're not talking about the occasional late or early period. We're talking about menstrual cycles that are far from the textbook 28-day cycle. You might experience fewer than 8 periods a year or none at all. On the flip side, some have periods more frequently than normal. Another symptom is heavy bleeding. The uterus lining builds up for a longer period due to infrequent periods, leading to heavier than normal bleeding when you do have a period. Now, let's talk about hair. And no, not the kind on your head. We're referring to hirsutism, or excess hair growth on the face, back, and chest. Around 70% of women with PCOS experience this. Acne is another signal your body might give you. And it's not the occasional breakout. We're talking about persistent, stubborn acne that doesn't seem to respond to conventional treatments. See, weight gain is another common symptom, especially around the waist. It's like your body is hoarding calories, as if they're preparing for a famine that never comes. And lastly, acanthosis nigricans, or darkening of the skin, particularly along neck creases, in the groin, and underneath breasts. This might also be accompanied by skin tags, small excess flaps of skin in the armpits or neck area. These symptoms might seem overwhelming, but recognizing them early significantly improves the chances of effective treatment. It's like having a roadmap to your body, helping you and your healthcare provider navigate towards better health. So listen to your body. It's always communicating with you. Each symptom is a clue, a piece of the puzzle that is PCOS. Understanding these symptoms is a crucial step towards diagnosing PCOS. But what happens after diagnosis? Let's explore. So, you've got a diagnosis. What next? Are there solutions to this? Well, let's dive in and talk about the variety of treatment options for polycystic ovary syndrome, also known as PCOS. Let's start with hormonal birth control. This method is often the first line of defense against PCOS. It helps regulate your menstrual cycle, reduce excessive hair growth, and can even help clear up acne. Think of it as the Swiss Army knife of PCOS treatment. It's got a tool for just about everything. But what if hormonal birth control isn't your cup of tea? Well, you're in luck because there are other options. Enter anti-androgen medicines. Anti-androgens are like a secret weapon. They help reduce symptoms like unwanted hair growth and thinning of hair on the head. You know how in those spy movies, the hero always has a secret gadget that saves the day? Anti-androgens are your secret gadget in the fight against PCOS. Now, let's talk about fertility treatments. For many women, one of the most challenging aspects of PCOS is the difficulty it can cause in conceiving. But don't lose hope because fertility treatments can help. These include medications to stimulate ovulation and even in vitro fertilization in some cases. It's like having a helping hand on your journey to parenthood. Now, it's important to remember that while there is no cure for PCOS, these treatments can significantly manage and mitigate the symptoms. It's like having a big, scary monster under your bed, but you've got a monster fighting kit to keep it in check. And remember, every person's journey with PCOS is unique. What works for one person may not work for another, and that's perfectly okay. It's all about finding what works best for you. Treatment is a significant part of managing PCOS, but it isn't the only part. Let's discuss how lifestyle changes can make a world of difference. After all, the power to manage PCOS is within you. and we're here to help you unlock it. So, stay tuned as we delve into the power of lifestyle changes in our next segment. Did you know that your daily habits could be your superpower in combating PCOS? Yes, that's right. You're not powerless in this fight. In fact, your lifestyle choices can make a significant impact on your journey with Polycystic Ovary Syndrome. Let's start with diet. The food you eat can either be the safest and most powerful form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. Nutrition is key in managing PCOS. A balanced diet that's rich in whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, and plenty of fruits and vegetables can help regulate your hormones and manage your symptoms. So, next time you reach for that bag of chips, remember that you have the power to choose a healthier snack instead. Now, let's talk about exercise. Regular physical activity is a game changer. It doesn't have to be an intimidating, sweat-drenched workout. Even simple activities like walking, cycling, or dancing can work wonders. Exercise helps maintain a healthy weight, reduces insulin resistance, and can even boost your mood. So, pull out those sneakers and let's get moving. And then there's stress management. We all know stress isn't good for us, but did you know it can actually worsen PCOS symptoms? That's why it's so important to find healthy ways to cope with stress. This could be anything from yoga and meditation to reading a good book or even just taking a few deep breaths. Remember, it's not about eliminating stress completely. It's about managing it in a way that works for you. Maintaining a healthy weight is also crucial. Studies show that even a 5 to 10% reduction in body weight can significantly improve PCOS symptoms. This isn't about fitting into a certain dress size. It's about taking care of your body and giving it what it needs to thrive. So, you see, you're not just a bystander in this fight against PCOS. You're the hero. You have the power to influence your health through your lifestyle choices. Armed with the right lifestyle habits, you can keep PCOS symptoms at bay. But what about conception? Can women with PCOS conceive? Stay tuned to find out in our next scene. Can women with PCOS still have babies? Let's get into it. Now, there's a question that has been floating around a lot. Can women with Polycystic Ovary Syndrome, or as we love to call it, PCOS, still have babies? Well, let's dive into that. PCOS can affect a woman's fertility, but it's important to understand that it doesn't eliminate the possibility of pregnancy. It's like a puzzle. It might be a bit more challenging, but with the right pieces, you can still complete the picture. So, what are these pieces? Let's talk about them. Firstly, the main hurdle that PCOS presents is irregular ovulation. When your body doesn't release an egg regularly, it becomes a bit like playing a game of hide and seek with your fertility. However, there are treatments available that can help regulate your cycle and increase the frequency of ovulation. Secondly, maintaining a healthy lifestyle plays a crucial role. It's like the golden ticket in the fight against PCOS. Your regular exercise, a balanced diet, and keeping stress levels in check can significantly improve hormone regulation and insulin resistance, two key factors in managing PCOS. Now, let's talk about the assisted reproductive technology, or ART. This includes procedures like in vitro fertilization, or IVF, and intrauterine insemination, or IUI. These methods can help increase the chances of conception for women with PCOS. It's also important to have a good support network. This includes your medical team, who can guide you through the process, and your friends and family, who can provide emotional support. Remember, It's okay to lean on others when you need to. Finally, patience is a virtue. Overcoming the challenges of PCOS can take time, but remember, slow and steady wins the race. So, to wrap it up, yes, women with PCOS can have babies. It might be a tad more challenging, but with the right treatment, lifestyle changes, and a sprinkle of patience, you can turn the odds in your favor. Remember, having PCOS doesn't mean you can't have a baby. With the right treatment and lifestyle changes, the odds can be in your favor. As we've seen, PCOS can be a challenge, but is a challenge that can be faced with knowledge, medical support, and lifestyle changes. Remember, having PCOS doesn't mean the end of your dreams of becoming a mother. Instead, it's a journey that may take a little more patience, a little more care, but it's a journey that many women have successfully embarked on. So, keep your spirits high, your mind open, and your body healthy. You're not alone in this fight, and with the right tools, you can overcome the hurdles PCOS may present. Before we wrap up this enlightening session, we want to remind you to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned to Non-Yellum TV, your go-to channel for more health and wellness knowledge. Together, we can learn, grow, and overcome. Until next time, take care and stay healthy.